Hi and welcome. We're going to move and talk about our spine today. So, as you know, there's three parts of the spine. When you sit like you are now, your pelvis is closest to your lumbar spine at your low back. Move up, and from the belly button to about the sternum is your thoracic spine. And those are connected to your ribs. And the last part about your spine, you can put your hand here. It's at the back of your neck. It's called the cervical spine. And you can feel the natural kind of curve. Feel all the natural curves. So you have a convex curve in your neck. And then put your other hand in your low back. And it mirrors that same direction. If your hands could move along your spine and almost touch, you'll see that the part around your heart, right in the area of the chest, kind of rounds back a little bit. So we'll play with the different movement of the spine. Our spine is the coolest part about our body. It almost has a serpent-like energy where we have maximum mobility. And we'll play with that today. We'll stretch our sides of our spine. We'll twist our spine into directions both left and right. And then we'll fold our spine and round. And then we'll extend our spine and open. And all these dynamic movements of the spine support the fluid and dynamic energy that moves through the spinal column. So the spinal column is full of nerves, and nerves are basically channels that carry information from our senses up into our brain. So everything we perceive comes through our skin, our eyes, our ears, our nose, and our mouth or our tongue. Everything we taste, smell, see, hear, and feel goes directly to our brain. So this is potent information within the spinal column. So let's begin by laying on our back. And we'll take a little brief moment to meditate. And today I want you to practice feeling that the spine is almost like a cylinder of energy through your body. So find yourself in any comfortable supine pose, it's called. And your choice, if you can close your eyes, that's great. It's one of your senses that can, instead of looking out, can start to look within. Place your hands on your abdomen, your ribs, and notice how your shoulders curl forward. Lift up your ribs, tuck your scapula closer to one another at the spine, and lower the shoulder blades down. Take a slow, deep breath into your body and land into this moment. Take a smooth breath out and feel your hips get heavier on the floor. Keep your knees bent, or if you'd like to extend your legs all the way out, whatever feels more comfortable to you. We'll take 1 minute here to gather our wits. And right now, I'd like you to pay attention to your spinal cord. Begin to breathe and feel the wave of your breath go in through your nose, down your throat, and then ride the line of your spine all the way down to your tail or tailbone. Soften your belly so you can get super full with air. And then breathe out as slowly as possible out the nose and feel it pull out of your body from the belly, through the chest, and out your nose. A few more breaths. Inhale to your throat. Fill your chest, your belly, and your tailbone. And exhale out your low belly, middle of the abdomen, and out your lungs completely. Now as you breathe, bring your awareness to the spine as if you were lighting up the spinal cord or each vertebrae with your breath and your awareness. As you exhale, same thing, ride the breath along your spine out the nostrils. 2 more breaths. Inhale. All the way to the tailbone, and then exhale, smooth, slow breath out through the nose. Last breath. And exhale. Bend your knees. Plant each foot on the floor and walk them a little wide. So if you would have a mat, they'd be wider than your mat, but a little wider than hip distance apart. Take a breath in. You can cactus your arms or tee them if you have the space. And as you exhale, let your knees go left and you look over to the right, playing with the top and the bottom of the spine. Inhale back to center. Bring your head so your eyes are facing the sky, but close your eyes. And exhale, knees go right, you look left. So we're going to flow with breath. Inhale, center. Take your whole inhale to get here, beginning, middle, and end. And exhale, eyes to the direction of the right, knees to your left. Finish your breath completely. Inhale, center. And exhale to twist. See if you can feel a full range of motion in the spine here. One more breath, inhale. And exhale, knees to the left, gaze to the right, finish your breath completely. Good, inhale, come back to center. And now bring your knees into your chest for more of a forward fold. You can roll your hips left and right. For some of you, it might feel really good to squeeze, bring your chin and forehead up to your knees and flex into the toes in this practice of waking up. And release your head completely. Straighten your legs. And again, maybe you work on stretching the back body. You don't feel it quite in the back, but you feel it in the muscles in the back of your legs. One more breath. Big breath in through your nose. Let your butt and hips be heavy. And full breath out. Good. Cross your ankles, grab behind your thighs, and inhale, come on up to a seat. Cross your ankles for any kind of comfortable pose. And let's go through all the ways that we can move our spine in a seat. Place your hands on your knees. When you inhale, roll your shoulders on your back. Lift your chin and your heart and open the front of your body. And exhale, round. Chin to your chest. Eyes can close, but bring them to the navel. Inhale, push into the butt bones. Lift the front of your heart. Roll your shoulders on your back. And exhale, round. Good. We'll do it 3 more times. I'll show you the side picture. Inhale. Feel the tail root into the floor. Roll your shoulder blades together. Lift your chin. And exhale, round your chin into your chest. And even push the belly against your low back. Just one more time, please. Inhale, lift your chin and chest. Big breath in. And exhale to round. So we have energy in our spine that we're here to wake up. Come to neutral. And for a moment, sit in neutral. If you sit like this, start to notice if you tend to be tired throughout the day. As you root your butt bones into the floor, crawl your heart tall as if you were a queen or a king of a kingdom. You got to act royal and confident. But more importantly, this is how you can access the breath, is having an even cylinder of a torso on all 360 degrees. So interlace your fingers, kind of like a little prayer behind your back. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. You can drop the knuckles onto the floor if the floor is close enough. And then lift your chin to the sky. Take 2 breaths in through the nose. Soften your eyes. Full breath out. One more deep breath into the belly. There should be no stress, just a little bit of stretching and feeling. And then come back to center. Good. Place the left hand by your left side. Inhale, right hand skyward. Exhale, root your right seat. Press the entire left handprint into the floor and stretch. Stretch the lateral side of your spine. So plug your right sit bone into the earth. Roll your shoulders onto your back and soften the skin in your neck. Close your eyes. Energize the entire side body as you breathe into the bottom of your tailbone. Breathe out and feel the breath come from the bottom of your body up through the heart and release out the top of your head. One more breath. Inhale and exhale. Good. Use the tone of your belly at the end of the exhale to lift you up. Inhale, left hand high. Exhale, bend your right elbow with a soft right shoulder. Relax your head. Close your eyes and start to notice what you aren't noticing. So plug your left seat in, take a deep breath into your low belly. And as you exhale, soften the skin down your back and stretch through the left side body so it feels good. One more big breath in. And smooth breath out. Let the body stretch as you exhale completely. Tone the low belly. Inhale, rise on up. Good. You can bend both of your knees. Come into kind of like a little teepee. Put the left hand in front of your shin and the right hand behind you to pop you up taller. Take a big inhale and always make sure the back of your head is in line with the back of your sacrum. So you don't want to be like this and you don't want to be like this. Whoa. And start to open up the upper part of your chest. Instead of just pushing and wringing out the low back or the obliques, sit extremely tall with the heart brightening up to the sky. Inhale. And as you exhale, roll your right shoulder back and your eyes over the back shoulder. Feel the stretch or the spin you can get in the cervical spine. For one more breath. Inhale. There's a lot of mobility there. And exhale. Good. Come back to center. Grab onto the knees and round your back. If this feels good, let this be your pose and drop your forehead completely to your knees and stretch the entire muscle line from the skull to the area of your low back or hips and even really your legs. You can stay here or inhale, lift your heart up a little, place your hands to the floor, drag your heels forward, and then maybe you can forward fold. My friends with tight hamstrings, it doesn't go like this at first. So bend your knees, and instead of rounding your upper back, sit tall and royal and breathe. Squeeze your legs and reach your heart towards your toes and flex your toes towards your heart. Then lower your chin and your eyelids. Take a big breath in. Full breath out. How about 2 more breaths? The stronger your legs can be, the more that the muscles underneath the legs will start to relax, soften, and lengthen. Good. Inhale, come on up, and we'll twist to the other direction. Bend both knees and sit super tall, please. Inhale. And exhale, spin with your left hand behind your low back like a kickstand, popping your heart up. Roll your left shoulder more onto your back and spin your gaze over the left shoulder. Now don't just tear your muscles. Chill out the twist. We're just starting. And begin to breathe. Inhale. Watch your belly get full of breath, even into the tailbone. Exhale, feel the energy come from the lowest part of your tailbone or spine to the top. 2 more breaths. Look over the back shoulder. Inhale, sit super tall. Exhale, open up your chest at the end of the breath. Good. Come back to center. And we'll do the final way that the spine can move, which is a back bend on our seat. So we've done them laying down. Now we're doing them on our seat. Place your hands behind you with the seat, or the fingers pointed towards your feet. And then this time, press into your heels, press your entire feet into the floor, and squeeze your tuchus as you draw your shoulder blades together. And you can simply land the chin right on your chest or slide it back softly. You got to put some strength in the pose, right? So push down into the floor with your heels to draw the sit bones or the seat up. 1 more breath. Good. And then come on down. We'll go into a lunge. Cross your ankles. First, hands and knees. How about quadruped pose? Dynamic spine action. Take your hands to the floor. Spread your fingers. Oh. Inhale. Reach your right leg up to the wall behind you and your chest. Feel this back bend. And then exhale, round your back and feel a forward fold as you hug your thigh bone to your nose. Inhale, bring your shoulder blades together on your back and down. And then exhale to round your back and stretch. Good. Take your right leg all the way to the back of your space and then kick your left foot behind you more. Take your right hand up to the sky, breathe in, and then a little bit of a back bend with the upper chest. Kind of lean back. Good. Take one more breath here. The top arm stretches back. And then inhale, right arm to the sky. And now exhale, stretch it over your head. So your whole body is like a rainbow. Drop your head. Take two more breaths, but this time firm up your straight left or straight right leg. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more breath. Reach through your fingers. Bring both your right hand onto the floor, the entire hand, and your left toes back to the space where they were. Now bend your right knee. Another big back bend to open the front of the spine. Take your left hand to the foot. Roll your shoulder back. Just kick a little bit. Take a deep breath in and a full breath out. Good. Release that foot. Step your right leg all the way in between your hands. And then come on up with both hands high. Exhale, bring your hands to the floor. And we'll move a little bit with our breath. So inhale, reach your hips forward, roll your shoulders on your back. And then exhale, straighten your front leg and bow. So you move, inhale, put the entire right foot on the earth, lower your hips and lift your heart and eyes. Exhale, walk your eyes down to the floor, extend your hips back, firm up your right leg and fold. Two more. Carefully place your right foot on the floor as you breathe in, strong legs, soft heart. Exhale, feel the tailbone guide you back. Lower your chin. One more, please. Inhale. Press your right foot on the floor. Lunge your heart to the sky. And exhale. Extend your hips all the way back. Nice. Walk your hands back. Step that front leg over to the side. Yeah, I'll make it so you can see me. So it'll look like this. Inhale. Place your left hand high. And then exhale. Side body bend again. Good. So stretching down into the floor with the left knee and the right foot, start to lengthen and strengthen the left side of your body. Take one more big breath in. And full breath out. Good. Place your hands in front of your body again. This time, step your right foot back, child's pose. Knees wide, toes together. This time the spine has a little bit of a roundness as you lower your forehead to the floor. Take 3 breaths here and feel the connection you can make with your spine and all the intelligence and energy that moves along with it. Take a slow, deep breath in. Watch your spine light up with your awareness all the way down to your tail. And as you exhale, notice your spine fall forward in space. 2 more breaths. Exhale all the air out of your lungs. And from here, walk your hands over to the right. Side body stretch in child's pose. Lower your head and breathe along the spine. Take a big breath in and feel the C curve inside your body. And a smooth breath out, the spine descends to the floor. One more breath, please. Inhale, come back to center. Walk your hands over to the left. Maybe the right hand goes on top of the left or stretches even more forward of it. Feel the C curve or the J curve, maybe it is now, in your spine. And lower your head and your eyelids and breathe along the opening of the side of your body. Inhale. Light up the side of your body and spine with your awareness. Exhale. One more. Inhale and exhale. Good. Come back to center. We'll do a twist in child's pose as well. So come onto hands and knees and extend your left arm to the sky. Breathe in. Roll out the wrist if it feels good. And then exhale, thread the needle. So let the left arm go underneath your right armpit and lower your left temple to the floor. Now you can do just a little push with the right hand in front of the face. And feel free to extend your hips back. Simply close your eyes. And instead of putting concepts and language in your experience, can you close your eyes and feel with the brightness of your own awareness for 3 deep breaths? Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. And exhale all the air out of your lungs. Walk your right hand and plant it directly in front of your face. And inhale, extend your left arm skyward. Roll out the wrist, drop your right ear. Take your second side, left hand underneath your chest. Inhale, extend your right hand all the way to the ceiling. Roll out your wrist, lower your head, and exhale, twist. Thread the needle and lower your right temple to the floor. Left hand can push a little into the earth, maybe 8 or 12 inches in front of your face, and breathe. As you stretch your breath, stretch your lungs, feel the stretch in your body, but breathe all the way down to your tail. 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale completely, please. 1 more big breath in. And full breath out. Place your left palm in front of your face on the earth and inhale, extend your right arm skyward. Beautiful, both hands to the floor. This time, we'll extend the left leg to the back wall. Instead of letting your toes rotate out, make sure they're dialed towards the floor. And exhale, round your back, claw the fingers into the floor, knee to nose, nose to knee. A few more, breathe in, lengthen. The whole front line of your body lengthens. And exhale, round, and the entire back body starts to round. Last one, please. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Extend your left foot all the way to the back of your space, and then kick your right legs over to the right. Your right toes. Right hand directly under the shoulder, and inhale, lift your left arm skyward. For this one, exhale, open up your chest. So take your hand like you were carrying a big old pizza, and then release the tension of your neck. Take 1 breath here. Then inhale, lift your left hand back to the sky. Now exhale, rainbow out your entire side body and drop your head. Bend your elbow a little bit so you're not freaking out. Roll your shoulder onto your back and squeeze your tush. Take 1 more breath here. And breathe out. Good. Hands onto the floor. Step your left foot all the way through in between your hands. It might take a little bit to get there. Inhale, lean forward, and you stretch your right leg, hip, and chest open. And then lean backwards. Extend with your hips and fold. So move with your breath. Inhale to plant your foot. Tuck your tail and lift your heart. Exhale to extend your seat back, flex your left toes, and fold. 2 more with your breath. Inhale. If your back knee hurts, you can just lift it. Exhale. 1 more. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Walk your hands back. Stand up. And take the bent knee. Well, how are we going to do it? Pivot your body all like this. How'd that work? Inhale, lift your right hand high. And exhale, side bend. We're spinning the spine like a little top, starting to move energy from our seat all the way through our neck. Dink. One more breath. Inhale and exhale. Good. Come back onto your knees. Interlace your fingers behind you or place your hands like little fists right at your seat. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Roll your shoulders up and into your back and squeeze your seat and lift your heart up to the sky. Keep pulling your shoulder blades together and take one more big breath in this back bend and breathe out. Nice. Cross your legs, come to a seat. This time, extend your legs out in front of you. Inhale, reach up one more time. And exhale, forward fold. Place your hands on the shins or on the floor next to the shins. Lower your chin and push your sit bones into the floor to reach your heart forward and up. Breathe in and breathe out. So waking up the body, feel your spine, lower your chin, one more breath. Good. Inhale, rise on up. Bend your left knee, stamp it over your right leg. Inhale, lift your right hand high. And exhale, hook your elbow over. Another one not to go too crazy with the twisting at first. Inhale, sit super tall. You can grab the knee or hook the elbow. And then exhale, open up your upper chest as you look behind you. Maybe you relax the left ear to the left shoulder to stretch out the neck. Soften your face and close your eyes. As you take a slow, deep breath in, push your sit bones into the floor. As you breathe out, let the breath go. Good. Come up slowly. And we'll switch sides. Extend your left leg, bend your right knee in, and step it over the left leg. Inhale, get space in between each vertebrae. And exhale, spin your eyes over the back shoulder. As you close your eyes, feel the solid nature of your low back. Barely any twist in the lumbar spine. Stable. Breathe here. Then breathe into your middle spine from your belly button to your heart and feel the openness that can come in the upper chest. Last part, twist your eyes to the back of your room. One more breath. Nice. Inhale, come on. Bend your knees, cross your ankles, and come all the way down onto your belly. Place your hands right by your ribs. And some of the best things we can do for our back is back bending. So point the tops of your feet into the floor, plant your palms, squeeze your seat, and inhale, roll your shoulders down your back as you lift up. Exhale to lower. We'll do it 3 more times with the breath. Inhale, inner elbows come towards your ribs, shoulder skin down your back. Exhale to lower. Good. 2 more with your breath. Inhale, there's no compression in your low back. So you should just feel it in the upper back. Exhale. Good. This time, inhale, bend your right knee and then do the pose. Exhale, lower both. This time, inhale, bend your left knee. Inner elbows draw in, lift your head. Nice, let it go. This time, bend both knees. Inhale, push your knees into the floor to lift up. And exhale, let it go. Place your hands underneath your forehead and lower your forehead to the floor and just wiggle your hips around for a minute. We'll do 3 minutes of mindfulness. So as you lay your head onto the earth, close your eyes and imagine your spine like a laser beam. And begin to breathe along the intelligence and energy of your spine. See if you can listen to your spine. Every information from your skin, your eyes, your ears, your nose, and your mouth is giving information through your nerves up to your brain. See if you can get sensitive to that energy of feeling information coming in through your skin, your ears, and your eyes, and going to your brain. If we pay attention to our senses, our sense organs, our sense of perception will be in the present moment. So, anytime with your eyes closed, just listen to right now and take a big breath in. Good. Bend your knees. Come up onto your elbows a little bit. And then, whatever leg you bent, grab that foot. Now we're stretching more of the muscles in front of the hip and the front of this thigh. Don't let the knee come out of place. Keep pointing it straight back. And then roll your shoulders onto your back and stare at the floor. Now kick like crazy, like squeeze your left thigh. Make yourself strong. One more breath. Good. Swap sides. So throw your other elbow on the floor gently. Bend the knee. Take the big toe side of your foot and smush your heel to the outside of your butt and keep your knee pointing straight back. Lower your eyes. Take 2 more breaths. Breathe. It's the only way that you'll change your body because it literally calms your nervous system. It changes your mind first, and your mind is harder to change than your body. Good. Release your body onto the floor. Last one, bend both of your knees. Oi, 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 oi. Grab your feet. Exhale all the air out and push your low belly into the floor. Squeeze your tush and then kick back. Again, you shouldn't just collapse the low back, okay? Roll your shoulders onto your back. Squeeze your seat and flex your feet a little bit to feel it in your whole body. Take one more breath. Okay, relax. You can put your head on your hands again. With your knees bent, just windshield wiper the feet from side to side. Then you can let your feet go. And again, take 3 breaths, just with your eyes closed, resting. And try to feel the information of the space around you enter your skin and your ears and travel along your spinal cord. Feel free to stay here or flip all the way onto your back. We're getting ready for our final resting pose, so that's called Shavasana. So however you feel comfortable. And if you need any last pose, maybe another twist of your body, another forward fold, or one more back bend. And then when you're all ready and complete, you can find the final resting pose where you take comfort. If it feels comfortable to close your eyes, I invite you to do so that you can stare at all the darkness that is going on behind your eyelids and just stay there. Notice you usually lose so much of your own energy through your thoughts and through your eyes as they create all these stories in the world around you. Take a slow, deep breath in and a smooth breath out. Let your body, your legs, and your arms get heavy. Let your head and your spinal cord get heavy. And from a place of stillness in your mind, notice where your spine is in space. Slow down and deepen your breath so that when you breathe in, you notice where the breath connects to your spine. And walk your breath all the way down to your tailbone or even your toes. And use your breath like a wave. Exhale, the wave comes back from your hips through your head. Your spine is a bundle of nerves, and those nerves are like little electric channels stimulated by information given by your senses. Feel the skin around your body and the way your clothes or the air touches it. As you breathe in, feel like your whole body around your spinal cord gets big, expands like a big 360-degree balloon. And as you exhale, watch what your spinal cord does in space. Again, inhale to expand to the fullest and exhale from your tailbone out your head. You can start to put energy into your fingers and toes. Wiggle and stretch them and take your hands over your head. You can wiggle and stretch your limbs. Bend your knees, put your feet on the floor, and roll over to whatever side feels more open. And you can start to pick yourself back up to a seat. Remember, you're only as young as your spine is flexible. And it's a column of energy moving information from your body to your brain. So when we have places where we sit where the energy isn't fully moving, then we get stuck energy. So we're literally moving energy by bringing our awareness and waking up our body. We move through the feet to the spine and stay tuned next for the shoulders. Thanks for being here. Have an awesome day.